on they will distract you. So that's why I come up with that one. Yeah, because it's kind of hard and also
I'm getting nervous. Oh my god.
Recollect. It's okay,
Mary
Mary.
Grace
It's
or
okay.
Billy.
Calm down.
Mary Grace.
I'm right
or
with
Billy.
you.
Because Mama Diva.
Mama Diva.
Yeah, no,
There's a lot of things
no one
about
giving
this
you a mark.
mom.
Okay.
No one. Yeah. Okay. No
I
one
think
will
I
fail
got
this
letter
course.
C.
Yeah.
But
no one will
nobody's
fail
judging
this
you
course.
here.
Yeah, sure. No one will fail because again,
Okay,
everyone
but
will come
but
up
of course that's why we are here. We're just
Right.
training.
Sure. Right. So of course, so we
No one going to kill you.
but refund will.
No way.
Okay, no way. So now stanza 2.
Okay, sir.
Oh, Mary Grace. Oh, no. I'm not supposed to do that. Okay.
Okay.
This one. Okay.
Okay, so I will read it first, or I will read it by line, sir.
Okay. We will help you. Don't worry.
I will. Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah.
So then took the other as just as fair. Okay, then took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear. The was for that the passings here had worn them really about the same. So
No,
I will
don't
just
think
explain.
Wait. I mean, would you like to repeat that? Reread it?
Okay.
Do not rush.
Okay,
to
sir.
read poem. Enjoy it. Okay? Enjoy it. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Excuse me, teacher. A second.
Yeah, enjoy it. Okay? Don't rush.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yeah.
Teacher, the first line, then took the other just as fair. I think the first as should not be there.
This one, right?
The first
Okay.
one, then took the other just as fair.
Okay, so I need to explain now.
Yeah.
Good. I will try. Okay. So then took the other as just as fair. I think the narrator or the speaker says that is trying to say that he takes the other path. He takes the other path after the first road. Takes the other path, the other road, and he thinks that this road is just it's just a nice, a quite good, or it's just as fair. So I think, and because he needs to decide
Okay.
which is
Wait,
which the
Mary
road
Grace.
he wants to go.
What does fair mean?
Yes, sir.
I mean, what does fear mean?
Fair means or good.
Yeah, then took the
Yes,
other
sir.
as just
Fair
as
is
fair.
good,
What does that
or
mean? So, I mean, the first road is just as good as the other one. You know what I mean? So it's just as good as the other one. So that's what it's meant by fear in this poem. Okay, so fear
yes, sir.
is just as
Yes, sir.
good as the other one. Okay? And the second, the second line?
Yes, because the previous is just like an old or something. There's some
Yeah, then took
like
the
the
other.
yellow.
Then took the other as just as fear. So the poet kept on looking at one path, right? For a long time to check if it is the right path for him or not. And then he decided and starting walking on another path because he felt that both paths were equally good. Okay, were equally good. So the first one is just as good as the second one. So it's fear. So it's just as fear. Yeah, sometimes you can say the fear. It must deal with justice. No.
Because he's comparing the previous one.
Yeah. Right. So then took the other. So meaning that the poet kept on looking at one path and tried to compare, right? And trying to compare
Yes.
probably the pros and cons, but he just found the first one was just as fair as the second one. You got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So,
Mm.
and having perhaps,
Yes, and having perhaps the better claim. So is trying to decide to if it needs to get better claim. Okay, so it's
yeah,
trying
better
to
option. Yeah, better
yes.
option, right? Better
Yes.
options.
Mm.
Better options. Yeah. So having perhaps the better
I'm feeling
option, the better claim.
okay.
Yeah, I know.
Mm.
Analyzing a poem, probably is considered an
Yes, because it
advance.
at first
Yeah,
you need
an
to see the
advance
structure. Yes, the
person, and
structure,
also
and
the
of course
words.
the main,
Yeah,
yes, and the
what is
meaning.
so
So,
challenging and also so spooky about analyzing poems is that probably the words that they used, right? The poets use, okay? The poets use. I mean, most of the poets use. They use some kind of peculiar words. You can't even find it in any dictionary, but literary dictionary. So they have their own spatial dictionary. Okay, the literary term. Okay, go on.
okay,
Because
so because it was grassy and wanted wear. Because,
ah,
so the things
what does that mean?
when you see that road,
Grassy
yes,
first.
sir.
Grassy,
When you see
grassy.
that road, it's grassy because there's a lot of grass there, and wanted wear.
Do
It's
you
just
think
like
grassy?
a
Grassy. I mean, really, really means grassy.
there's a
Grassy.
lot of grass.
Yeah. What
Yes.
happened if you see a land, okay, covered in a lot of grass? There's a lot of grass
Mm.
It's not easy
on
to
the
go.
road.
No,
What
no,
is the
no. It's not.
analysis? Please, please,
That's
please.
not easy to go.
No, I
Grassy.
mean,
It means that
just imagine. Yeah, yeah.
if
Just
there's a lot
imagine.
of grass.
Can I?
Mm.
No, no.
So
Okay,
if
Grace
Okay.
first. Hold back a little.
No, just the grassy part.
Right.
okay.
So
So
grassy,
oh
grassy.
my God.
Yeah,
Grassy.
grassy and wanted where? When it is
Wanted
grassy,
wear.
okay, because it was. Oh,
Grassy
I mean,
and
what
wanted
does
wear.
it in this line refer to? One road, right?
It
One road and
yes
another. One road.
yes.
So one road in these two, out of these two,
It
not roads actually. Yeah, roads, paths. Okay, perhaps in these two paths,
mm,
was grassy
it is
and
just like sir
wanted where.
it is just like a virginized. What do you mean by yes, it's just
Yes.
like a
So
virginized road.
if a path,
Virginized.
if a path is grassy and wanted where, it means that it's not
Correct.
walked over by many people. Do you know what I mean? It was not over by
Mm-hmm.
many people. So it is
Yes.
unused. You know what I mean? It
Yes,
is
unused.
unused. And wanted where, it is similar actually, has not been used.
Mm.
So grass growing
It is
there, bushes, okay, something like that. So
because it's very new. It's very new,
wanted
and
where.
yes, it's very new. It's just
Right.
like a virginized road, and it needs to yes, it wasn't used much on that particular area. I think.
Okay, sure. So then, go on. I will help you with the analysis if you.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you,
No?
sir. Oh my God. Okay.
Don't worry.
Though as per that the passenger, it means
Though as
that
for. Though as for them,
okay, though as for
passing there.
though as for that the passenger, it means that there's a lot of you realize that, but there's a lot of people who passed there, who went there on that road, but
Mhm.
but what do you think of it? But there's
No. Don't cry.
but-
Go on talking.
okay. It's like it means that he realized that there's a lot of people who went there. So why is that road? It's just like a virginized, or it's not used much. But there's a lot of people that he knew that who went there. It seems, sir.
Okay. So what is your
Mhm.
analysis?
For in a
What
whole
can you tell?
in a whole
What can you
stanza.
tell about this one?
Okay, sir. I think he needs to make a decision. He needs to make a decision. If I go on that road, is it okay for me? He needs to justify himself. Is justifying himself that is it good for me? Is it good to go in the, to went this road? So and he realized that, but there are a lot of people who went here, went there. So I think if I try to go in this road,
Echoing.
uh, yes, I'm echoing. Sorry,
No, it's okay.
because he realized that they traveled. There are a lot of people who traveled also in this road. So because I think this speaker wants to he don't want to make to fail if we choose this road. He don't want to. He don't want to make a regrets. I think, sir.
Right. So,
So
actually,
he
even
wants
in our
to
life,
think
right?
wisely. If we,
Okay, so look
he
at this
thinks
one.
wisely.
Had warned them, had warned them really about the same. So even in our life, right, we take any path or option, but all of them have just the same benefits. You know what I mean? Disadvantages, the same problems, challenges, and we must face them. So if you choose them, you will come up with that kind of problems. If you choose this one, you will come up with those kinds of problems.
Okay, I got it,
So,
sir.
so had warned them really about the same. Okay, you know what I mean now?
Yes, sir. Okay, got
Yeah,
it.
sure.
Okay.
So both the paths were
So
similar.
even
Both the paths were
okay,
similar
even
and
yes,
worn out.
they both similar to.
Yeah, similar.
If I go
So
there,
now,
if I went there, if I
mean,
were go to yes.
Do you think the speaker or the narrator or the poet here was getting confused now?
Yes, I think, sir.
Yeah,
It's getting
okay.
confused
So
because
we come up with
if
the
I
third
went
one.
there, it's yes.
Right. So
Again,
the first
sir, your voice is too low.
low? My voice?
Your voice is too low, sir. But it's okay.
Too low.
I'm trying to.
Wait.
Yes. Okay, again, sir.
Hello? It's clear?
Hello.
Hello? It's better?
Okay, sir. But I can hear. Again,
Okay,
sir.
it's better now. Okay, right. So let's go to the last one. And not the last one, the third one. Okay, who's in charge?
Oh my God! I passed.
Me.
Oh my God, sir! You know what? My sweat is running. You know what, sir?
Supposed to enjoy the
My sweat
point,
is
okay?
running out.
I know. I mean, I know. You know. I mean, it
But
seems
I
like
really
you're
understand now, sir.
presenting. I mean, you're presenting, right? I mean, like, let's say, like, it's an oral presentation. You really do that kind of presentation in front of your professors,
Because I'm not
right?
usually read the poem, but of course, yeah, I will try. I will try and try to read
That's your
something.
problem.
Try to analyze,
You know,
and
if you really want to present some poetry analysis, you need to make sure that you have already read the poem multiple times. Okay? Multiple times. Yeah. Okay?
okay, sir.
Okay. The stanza, stanza 3.
Me, Uncle Pee-wee.
Oh, Phoebe. You're not nervous, Phoebe?
Oh, very nervous actually because Uncle,
Yeah.
honestly, this is my first time that really analyze the
I
poems.
force you to study. Okay, what I mean here is that
Yeah.
you probably that's why it's only subscriber only chat. So I try to force you to understand more. Okay, so then you will not only have English, general English knowledge, you also have some potential to know some other or spatial knowledge on linguistics or literature. So that's why, you see my personal bio, right? That I've been a literary critic for quite some time. So I will try to introduce you to literary criticism once, okay? Once. So then probably you will meet me in another subscriber only chat, probably on pragmatics, on speech acts, probably, and you will get to know my other specialization. Then we will be talking about some NSM for sure. Then you will be then you will get to know some linguistic feature or some novelty in linguistic. We call it natural semantic meta language. So it will be concerned with not only morphology but also semantics, okay, and also universal grammar. So let's taste it, okay? Let's taste it one by one.
Yeah,
Let's taste
Uncle.
them one by one. It's okay, right? I'm forcing
Yeah.
you to study hard, right?
Okay.
Those who cannot stand the pain of hard, what do you call that one? Hard work, should be willing to taste the bitterness of stupidity.
Oh. Yeah, as you
Yes.
said before that we have to train our muscles.
Yeah, the muscles. So now we are training our poetic muscles.
Yeah.
Yeah, in grammar we are training our syntagmatic muscles. Now poetic muscles. Yeah, how you see the world, how you see some other worlds. Okay, so we are not only talking about grammar. Yeah, probably as I pop up in one's live stream, they said, "Oh, Uncle Andre, I mean, my signature is grammar-related lessons or something like that." No. I don't even specialize in grammar. I specialize in linguistics, not grammar, traditional grammar. But I simply love grammar. Okay, so then, are you ready, Pee-wee? Stanza 3.
Yeah, Uncle. But please help me if I. Yep. Okay. I read all of the.
Teacher Adifa, okay, will do anything for you. Don't worry. Okay.
Okay.
Uncle, make sure they have not stanza 4, because if there are 4, it's going to be
Yeah.
me that
Yeah,
I need to.
four.
I need to.
You, for sure, Rifan. Stanza 4 is going to be yours. Yeah, just stay, okay?
Oh my God!
Do not flee.
Okay.
I think this,
Do not escape.
Don't escape, Rifat.
Yes.
You have your turn.
Right.
I should go.
Sure. You should never go. Don't leave me alone, okay?
Okay.
Stanza
Okay.
3. Stanza
Okay,
3.
Uncle.
Go on.
I will. Yeah,
Read
read
it
whole of the stanza 3 first. Okay. And both that morning equally lay in leaves. No step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day. Yet, knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. And this is just my
Interpretation.
analysis. So, yeah.
Yeah.
The first line, it's about, because it said, and both that morning equally lay. It equals, so I think it means that because we talk about path or road that the
Okay.
or the choices that the author has. So I think it means that both of the path or the road seem just same. All of the road,
Yeah, similar.
just similar. Similar, yep. And the second line, in leaves, no step had trodden black. In leaves, no step had trodden black. I think it means that the decision of the author made is because there's no one choose the same way. Like nobody
leaves.
choose it.
Yeah.
In
leaves,
yeah, in
no step had trodden black. What does that mean?
Yeah.
Trodden black.
I think like the way it's like so clear, and like there's no one that maybe passed the way before.
No step. No step. Who's step?
No step. Another person, I think. Another
Anyone,
person that's
okay?
anyone.
Or even anything. Okay, even anything. Okay. No
Yeah.
step had trodden black. It
Yeah.
could be animals as well, right?
Yep.
Right.
Yeah,
So
I think
in leaves, no step, had trodden black. What does that mean? What does
uh,
trodden black mean?
Jordan Black it like in a specific way, like in
Walked over. Okay?
walk up.
Walked
Yeah.
over. Yeah, walk
Mm.
over. Okay, walk
Yeah.
over. Trodden.
I think
Yeah,
it's
because
still.
it's
I think it's still
trodden
related
black step
to
on.
the previous stanza about like the grassy one. It like continue of that
This one.
lines.
Wanted where? Wanted
Yeah,
where?
yeah, it
Grassy
was
and
grassy.
wanted
Yeah,
where? Grassy and
yeah,
wanted
because
where? So
yeah, I
no
think
step had
no
trodden
step.
black.
Yeah, maybe everyone just thought that the way that the author chooses, maybe it's so
No
tough
one?
or
No one or
yeah,
nothing? Which one is better? Nothing
nothing. I think.
had walked over both paths, or no one had walked over both paths. Which one is better?
I think nothing. Walk in that track in that way
Okay,
because
so it
at the first
leaves.
time, the author has like two roads that separate, and he choose like the
Separated, yeah, separated.
yeah. I think the author choose like the tower way, the tower route. So that's why in the second line, he wrote that in leaves that no step had trodden black because there's
Sure.
nothing maybe choose that way as same as the author. And then the third line, oh, I kept the first for another day. I
What
think
does that mean? It's interesting. Oh, I kept the first for another day.
it's like
Oh,
I
kept
think
the first for another day.
yeah, because I think the author is doubtful of the choices that he chose. That it's still related to the two ways or two choices that he chose one of that, and then he just realized that he has another choices at the first time, but he chose another choices the tower. So he just
Okay.
realized that he still have another choices left behind. I think,
I
and
think
then
you're cool, Pee Wee. I mean, you could nail this stanza, really. I mean, never underestimate yourself, Pee Wee. If you give it a try, you can make it. Just believe
okay.
in yourself enough and know what you want, and you're gonna make it happen. Now you did the analysis, right? So, oh, I kept the first for another day. Oh, I kept the first. Oh,
Yeah.
so the poet says that both the paths were similar. Do you agree?
Yep.
So both had leaves on them, and no one has stepped on them, as they were still green in color, perhaps. So he decided that day he would take one path. That day, okay, he would take that path. Then keep the other path for another day. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So he
This day, let me choose this one. Okay, probably the following day or tomorrow, I'm gonna choose this one.
yeah,
You get it?
another one. Yep.
Right.
Got it.
But can you really make it like, let's say, like for your school issues? Once you opted for medical school, can you really come back choosing another one? You will end up sacrificing both of them sometimes, right?
I think no, uncle, because it mentioned in the not in the I think the next line that
Right.
yet knowing
Yet
how
knowing
way
how
how
leads
yeah
onto way.
onto
What does that
way.
mean?
I think it's because when we choose one way, like the choices, and then we cannot go back like easily because it will like it brings us about maybe like another choices ahead maybe, so we cannot.
Yeah, actually,
It's just like
that's the analysis. I mean, that's my my kind of analysis, I guess. So actually, he knew that he could not go back on the choice that he had made, right?
yeah, because I
There's
think
only one choice.
yeah, I think because it will just when we go for one thing, so it will just related to the current choices that we choose.
Yeah,
So
and
yeah.
we must keep on moving ahead with that
Yeah.
option, right? And
Yeah.
we'll never get a chance to come back and take the other option that we had left earlier. So
Yeah.
there's only one road to travel.
Yeah.
So yet,
For-
knowing
for-
how
for-
ways lead onto way, I doubted if I should ever come back. So he doubted if he
He
should
doubted.
ever come back.
Mm.
Crystal.
Yeah,
So you're. Mm-mm.
I think the last line is about the author just wants to, I think, choose the previous
Emphasize.
choices. Yep. But he realized maybe something like, for example, it's still related to the fourth. I think the fourth line. For example, when we choose, because when we have choices about study medical study, or we choose about journalism. So if I choose about journalism, and it become like all of the choices ahead, it's just about journalism. It's not about like medical, or I don't know, like I can come back or not, or to start
I'm
over.
laughing at Rifat. Go on.
Yeah.
Right, go on.
Yeah, because it seemed like the old I think the old way or the old routes just seems like similar. So I don't know, like maybe the author just choose depends on, because it covered by leaves, right? It covered by leaves, and there's no one choose
You have
that
no
way.
idea.
And yeah,
You have no idea. No matter how long you sow, or you analyze which one is better.
yeah.
Okay, yeah,
But
something like that.
actually,
But you simply have no idea about which one is better.
Yeah, I think the author say like that, but I think in real life we have like to consider about the negative things or positive things about what we have to choose for our life. Yep.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
even they all cover by something like the it, because in this stanza, so it mentioned like it covered by leaves all the road, but covered by leaves, I think. So I don't know, like maybe the author just like keep his eyes is closed, so he just can choose like whatever, because the author don't know about what will happen next. I think so, because it's like all of the roads just similar.
Okay. Would you like to relate this poem to your own personal case? You got it. Probably one similar case as Robert Frost had, probably.
Yeah, I mentioned it before. I mentioned it earlier.
About study,
like
about university studies, university programs.
Yeah, because actually I wanted to choose engineering before.
Okay.
Yep, and then I studied, but actually I studied communication. My major was broadcasting, so it really like so different things. No, I think no. I don't regret because
there's only one road to travel, right?
Yeah, and life must go on. The show must go on.
I want to kill myself. It's better to die instead of analysis. Everybody should love. Why? Yeah, I know. So both, I doubted if I should ever come back. So now, we come to, the last one, right?
Yeah.
Uncle, there is Arjun here, okay?
No.
There is Arjun here, so...
There ain't no other way, okay, to escape this or to flee from my live stream, Rifat. You're here, you're stuck.
I never ever read or instead of people, in front of people, like a poem, and as you are giving me analysis to do that. Oh my God.
It's okay. We will help you. Mary Grace, Adifa, Pee-wee are great critics. Okay, are great critics. You should never worry about that. All you need to worry about is me, because I'm going to test you. Right. No. I'm kidding. Okay.
Okay.
I'm kidding. Enda,
Okay.
would you like to do
There
the
is.
analysis? And wait. Okay. What about Enda and Ankit? You want to do this last stanza? No, thanks, teacher. So why are you laughing at Rifat then? Yeah, I'm gonna bring you on, and I believe that you will reject my request. Okay, sure. Stanza 4. Rifat, read it first. Rifat.
Yeah, there is Azan. I think I need 2 minutes break.
Okay, 2 minutes break. Okay. Right. Let's do it, Adifa.
Okay, teacher. Okay.
Right.
I shall be telling this with a sigh somewhere ages and
Wait.
ages hence.
Let's do it together. Okay, let's do it
Okay,
together.
sure.
So he says that in the future, he will take a deep breath. What does that mean? A deep breath. A sigh.
Okay.
Right? A sigh.
Yes.
Like a sigh, Can you finally. Okay. I made it. Okay, I did it. You know why I made it? Could mean I made the decision, right? So I shall be doing this with a sigh. Okay.
So a sigh could be either a sign of pleasure or pain, depending on how it turned out to be.
In this case,
in this case, you never know. That's about the whole paragraph. When it goes ahead,
the poet's emotion.
If the poet ends up, if a poet ends up in the bad place, he would sigh in a negative way, like sigh with grief, somewhere ages and ages hence, right? But if the poet got something really great on the road he traveled through, he would sigh in pleasure, with relief, okay?
Okay.
Right, and that's,
relief.
yeah.
Oh, I have nothing to worry about. I have nothing to regret for. It's my
right.
choice. Okay, yeah, sure.
I took the right choice.
You seal it with a sigh. Okay, fine, okay. But I think my sigh could symbolize deep pain, right?
It signifies both pain and pleasure. Pain and relief.
No, my sigh. Okay, my sigh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can really analyze the intonation, the pitch variance of the sigh.
Right.
You can do that. Okay, sure. The next line, please, Teacher Adifa.
Somewhere ages and ages hence.
Uncle, may I ask Adifa first about the first line? Yeah, because I just confused about sign in this stanza. Is it means like
sigh, not sigh, sigh.
Oh yeah, sigh. Oh, sorry. Sigh about in this stanza. Is it means like about the tiredness or about the happiness?
Okay, so that we'll understand when we get through the entire paragraph. Because the sigh could be both pleasure and pain, relief and pain, right?
Yes.
You sigh in relief. It's a sigh of relief when something great happens, when you know that you've not made the wrong choice. And it's a sigh of pain when you think that you could have done better if you had made the right choice. So it's a very neutral perspective here. When he comes up with it, he's very intelligent in how he puts it. Because he says, 2 roads diverged in a yellow wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. It has made difference, but we don't know what kind of difference. Is it a good difference in his life? Did it make him, worse? Did it, could it have been better? So he's very intelligent in phrasing it this way. This is why we don't know if the sigh is of pleasure or of pain.
Okay. Thank you for explaining.
Oh, most welcome.
It's really cool. And the second line, I think it's also interesting. Somewhere, ages
and ages hence. Uses parallelism again.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah, somewhere, ages and age. Rifat, are you done? Hey, unmute yourself. It's your turn.
Rifat, come on. Rifat.
He's waiting for us to do the entire thing.
Yes, unmute me. I'm not muting you. You're muting yourself. Rifat, come back.
Rifa, don't make excuse.
Yeah, he's not ME.
He's waiting, he's like, let them finish, like, with the
Master of
stanza.
Education, you mute me. I don't mute you. No, here. Let's say you cannot unmute the Hopper user because the user muted himself.
Or maybe it bugs, Uncle, so you have to
Okay.
hop the...
Yeah, you can hop off and hop back on again.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm gonna drag you on again, Rifat. Wait, just wait.
Drag you on.
I think he's sleeping now. I need to go. Right, so why? Why afraid? Okay, no way. Okay.
No way.
Come on, a macho man, right?
Hello, Rifat.
Hello, Rifat. How are you?
Hi, Rifat.
Would
How
you like
are
to
you?
introduce yourself to us?
Long time no see, Rifat.
Long time no see. Where have you been? Where have you been, Rifat? Yes. Okay, Rifat.
I can't unmute. Come on now. You're making that up.
I can unmute.
We hear you.
No idea.
Really?
Really, I have no idea. It is a bug again.
But teacher, who was supposed to do the fourth stanza?
The fourth stanza, Marwan.
Where is he? Where is Diaz?
I don't know. Marwan.
Diaz.
Ah, you cannot unmute yourself, Rifat. Rifat,
Rifat?
what do you mean, Rifat?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Rifat. See, we made Uncle sing today.
Oh, Rifat. I mean, do we really need to analyze Justin Bieber's lyrics?
No.
There are a lot more poems to analyze, right? Instead of analyzing song lyrics. So Rifat, okay.
Uncle, the stream muted me.
I have no idea about you.
Yeah, maybe it's because bugs, Uncle. Maybe Rifat have to refresh the app first. Maybe.
What? I mean, why? I mean, why did it come?
It happened to me as well, Uncle, before.
Okay.
When I cannot
Maybe
unmute
like
myself.
mine before. Okay, let's
Yeah.
have teach analyze it. Wait.
Come on,
Teach.
Teach.
Uncle is just bringing everyone.
Hello, Teach.
Everyone
Hi,
wants.
Teach.
How are you?
How are you?
Teach?
Teach.
Teach?
Teach.
Or maybe same problem,
Are you
Uncle.
there?
Mute?
Yeah, it's same problem.
Mute. Hello, teacher.
Oh, same problem.
Okay, and try and I think.
I mean, she's able to
Enda.
speak.
Oh. How about now?
Rifat is back. Rifat is
It's
back.
okay. It's
How
okay.
about now?
Teach now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Teach
we can
me
hear you.
what? Oh, let me hop you off, Mary Grace. Okay. Okay, and I'm gonna bring Rifat. I'm gonna bring this prince.
Rifat?
Yes, Rifat. So what about now?
Yeah, at last. Okay. Oh my God.
Great.
Everyone blaming me that I muted.
We're sorry about that. We thought you were the brown boy who cried wolf.
I mean,
Okay.
you muted yourself, or I muted you.
I guess you both muted, like,
Each other.
him at the same time, and that's why he could not open it. Because he was told that you have muted him, and you were told he did. Whatever.
Yes, teach.
How about now?
Okay.
Yes, Teach, we hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Ike, not Ike.
Ika.
You know, yeah, not Ike. You know, Ike, a former husband of Tina Turner, the queens of rock and roll. Ike Turner. So we pronounce it Ike, not Ike. Ike.
But she's Ika because it's an Indonesian name.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Ika.
she's Ike, not Ike. Okay, cool. So who wants to start this one? Okay, Rifat.
Yeah. Yes, Uncle.
Yep. Mm-mm.
Should I start?
Yes, Rifat.
Oh my God. You okay. Stanza 4. I shall be telling this with a sign. Everywhere is and is hands. Two roads diverse in wood. And I took the only least traveled by. And that has made all the difference. Oh my God.
Repeat it, please.
Sorry? Uncle?
Yeah, this one. Yeah, the first line. Ah,
Yeah, but I can't analyze because I'm not good at analyzing. No, I shall be telling this with a sign. Okay. Something is the author is telling that he's going to describe something that is representing a sign, and
sigh, not a sigh.
I don't know.
Sigh.
Sigh. Okay, a sigh.
Rifat, my voice is echoing.
Okay.
Hello? Okay, now. Okay. So then the second one, somewhere ages and ages hence.
Yeah. Somewhere ages and ages hence, because there have lots of people are here. They are trying to do something better. They have low age limit. So all types of people, all types, all that it means that they have children, they have adult people, they have old people, all kind of ages, all types of ages are here. So it's not like that a particular age are here. So all types of ages people are here.
Okay. I mean,
Is it? Oh my God.
no. I mean, what is your analysis of this phrase? Ages and ages.
Ages and ages. That means it took a long way.
Okay. What about teach?
Ages and ages.
Oh.
I don't know.
Somewhere ages and ages. What about Pee-wee?
I think it's related to the time, like the future, like the choices that the author choose, and then it become like maybe another thing in the future.
we do use this expression, right? So I've been waiting for ages.
Oh,
Is that the same?
Long time.
Long time.
Ages and ages. The ages in that sentence and ages in this line of stanza 4. Somewhere ages and ages hence, and I've been waiting for you for ages.
Somewhere in particular time.
Okay, and Adifa, what do you think? Adifa?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I had muted myself and I forgot about it.
Yeah.
So I was talking to me. Okay.
Okay.
So ages represents a long span of time.
Okay.
And ages and ages, the second ages, emphasizes that even more. So somewhere ages and ages hence means after a long time.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Adifa? Go on.
Yes, teacher?
Yep.
Okay, so
I just
ages.
both of them.
Okay, ages represents a very long span of time, right? So when you say ages twice, what you're actually doing is you're implying, like, you're emphasizing the long span even more. Somewhere ages and ages hence means somewhere in a long time after what
Future.
choice.
Yeah.
Right. A long
Future.
time after
Okay.
the choice has been made.
Distant future. What will your decision affect your distant future? So it means that ages
Right.
and ages, right? It's not like only a long time, but your future, right? Your future. So
After a long time goes by since you've made a decision. So yeah.
ages and ages, right? Is there any other interpretations of this phrase, ages and ages hence? What do you think, Adifa?
Ages and ages hence.
Apart from future or distant future, are there any other interpretations of this phrase, ages and ages?
Is it about consequent? Consequently,
Consequences of something?
consequently.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
could also be consequences, and also consequences. It could also be. And what about this one? Hence, ages and ages hence.
Hence means
What does that mean? Hence.
hence means as a consequence, like
Yeah, here in the future, but we can
therefore
also
we might
use
own a
hence.
calendar.
We can also use hence as a coordinating connector in grammar to replace the connector therefore. Okay.
Yes.
True. Therefore. Right. Okay. The second one, Rifat. Not the second one. The third one. Two roads diverged. Okay, diverge in a wood and die. And there's a long stripe here. We call it dash. Okay,
Yes.
we call it a dash. Okay, long roads diverge in the wood and I. Okay, what does this dash? Yeah, a great poet, when he put or selected a dash in one line of his stanza, it could mean something. It's not like us, right? Our dashes do not mean anything. But a great poet, okay, even though there's a comma here, we can really interpret the comma differently from analyzing any other kinds of reading. Okay, so I took so two roads diverge in a wood, and a dash, a long stripe. Okay, so what does that mean, Rifat? Two roads diverge in a wood, and
Griffith says, I think I've been muted again by you.
Okay, yeah, no. I think I'm audible. Right now, I'm audible.
Okay,
I think.
right. You're okay. You're okay.
The two roads diverged in the wood. That's
stop.
yeah. That. Okay. Oh my God. Two road diverged in the wooden. So the road is separated, and also and I choose one route or something that is I want to do that. So the author is saying that I took the on that I want to go.
Is this line repeated? Is this line repeated?
Yeah.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So right, if it is repeated, meaning that is the concluding line. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the conclusion. We are coming to the conclusion right now. So here is the conclusion. Rifat, would you like to read it?
Yeah, of course. Towards diverse in wood, and I took on less traveled by. So okay, I took.
Let me have Adifa read it first, and you repeat it. Okay? Repeat after Adifa. Okay? Adifa, please.
Okay, teacher. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I I took the one less traveled by. And that has made all the difference.
Okay, then Rifat.
Two roads diverge in a wooden, and
No wooden.
I took.
In a wood.
Oh, sorry. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the on less traveled by.
Not the on.
And
not
I-
the one.
One.
The one.
Travel on.
Well.
Okay. Travel.
I took the one.
Okay. I took the on. Less traveled by.
One.
One.
Okay, I took
Well.
one. Okay.
One.
I took the one. One.
The
Yes.
one.
I took the one less traveled by.
Okay.
Yes.
And that has made all the difference.
Okay. What about Teach? Would you like to read it?
Okay. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference.
Wow, really good. Cool. So, would you like to summarize this? Teach?
Yeah, I think it is about the decision that we should make, and there are a lot of options, and in here the poems give
So
two
what is,
options.
now what is his decision? The Robert Frost decision now.
He made one decision between
Okay,
the two.
what is the decision?
Yeah.
He took?
He took the one that less traveled by
Okay.
the other.
Less travel, but okay.
Yeah.
Do you think the one traveled by majority of people would be the best? Would always be the best?
Depends on the people.
Okay, what do you think?
I think you can be more safe.
People are flocking to take English department. Then you are taking Dutch department, for example. Then you took the one less traveled by, for example. Okay, for example.
Took the one less.
Does less traveled indicate goodness? Indicate something good? Or more traveled would be? More
It depends.
traveled or
It
less
depends.
traveled? It depends.
Yeah, it depends on you.
So what it depends on?
Depends on your ability, your effort, your
Right. And that,
opportunity.
okay, and that has made all the difference. All the difference. All the consequence. Okay? All the consequence. So I think it's echoing again. Daddy,
Yes,
do you
teacher.
have any idea why? There's always an echo.
I'm not sure, teacher.
You
Probably
know,
because of the earplugs.
the earbuds. Yeah, like
Yes.
when Teach and Rifat hop on.
Maybe they're not
They come an
are
echo.
we? Or
Sometimes
both.
it also because of the app, Uncle.
Or because
So,
of the app. What happened?
Yeah, because
It is a bug. It is a bug, but usually it
Yeah.
happens when the earplugs. Like you don't have them or you're not putting them in.
Okay.
or if happen because of the updates. Sometimes it happen as well because of that.
The feature.
Yeah.
Like you need to have earplugs on all the time.
Okay. Right. Okay.
When you adjust them, it works fine.
Are you really wearing your earbuds, your earphones or headphones? Okay, sure. So now, these lines are the final, okay? The finale.
Yes,
okay?
teacher.
The final, okay? The final. So two roads diverge in. I think this is a very strong message for all the students, okay? For all the students. That you should be wise and be careful while making choices out of your options that you have in your life, because your future depends on the choice you make today.
Uncle, I just realized.
Adifa now. As I unmuted, as I unmute, teach echo coming back. Okay. I'm sorry. I need to hop you off. So now, okay.
Yes,
Talk about
teacher.
this poem. Let me bring who wants to hop on. Okay, there's no analysis anymore. Don't be afraid.
But uncle, I just realized one thing. In the third line, two roads diverge in a wood. At the first stanza, it mentioned yellow wood. I think it related of the emotions of the author. Maybe there's no doubtful anymore. There's no doubt anymore.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah, I think two road diverge in the first stanza. It means like the author is doubtful about the choices because they don't know about it.
Okay,
and they
so
just
in your interpretation, okay, in your analysis, what does a yellow wood symbolize?
I think it kind of like we don't have how can I say, we don't have like something that we choose it like, okay, I will choose it like, yeah, like doubtful, I think, or
Okay.
yeah, the author still consider about something good, something bad, but at the last stanza, because there's no yellow wood anymore, just like wood, so it become like, I think it become like there's no doubt in his road, like just okay, just go for it, just
What about
you know,
this one? I dash. It tells something, right?
yeah, I
two
think so.
roads diverge in the wood, and I
think, yeah. It
I
could
took
feel like
one less
the author
traveled
still
by, and that has
consider
made
about something.
all the difference. Okay,
Mhm.
I think
Maybe the author reminds about something that the past, like what kind of the you know, the road that he would like to take, and but after that, the next line, it's just like the explanation, like which road, that which path that the author go, I think. So it means like I
so.
and dash. It means like still.
There's no regret or remorseful feeling or something like that. There's no regret in these ceiling lines.
Yeah, I think so. There's no regret. Like just go for it, and
content. So he's content
just
with his own decision. Okay.
yeah. I think he's
satisfied.
Just he's satisfied, and everything like he should like continue the journey. Everything like what will happen next. So I think yeah.
Okay. So what about you, teacher Adifa?
Okay, so the thing she came up with, the word, okay, and I, okay, all right.
Yeah, and I.
Right, because it is preceded by the sigh, right? It could be for two reasons. One, just to make the poem come into the rhyme scheme, right? Just to fit the rhyme scheme in. Sigh and I, yeah? That's one way of looking at it. And two is because it's preceded by a sigh, the I could, it could determine him thinking back. The dash is like him thinking back at what he did, right? Because when you're telling a story, when you are telling somebody what happened, you usually take a brief pause to look back at what really did and then tell them what, especially with the point she made. She said in the first stanza, it says the yellow wood, and right now it just says wood, right? What that also could symbolize is that he does not very vividly remember what this wood was like, right? Because yellow, I said, as per me, yellow is both inviting and it's melancholic at the same time. It's sad and it's annoying, right? So because the confusion is from the start, it carries it to the end. He says the wood now because he does not really vividly remember which one of the two yellows? Is it the inviting part of autumn that he's talking about? He does not want to give us the clear indication anymore. Is it the inviting part of autumn, or is it the melancholy of autumn? Like everything is fallen off and everything is, disrupted and disturbed and decaying now?
Talking about symbolisms in poetry, Adifa, autumn doesn't really symbolize death or sorrow, but winter
It does
does.
symbolize death. But it does symbolize change,
Yes.
right?
Change.
Change. A big change, and usually the change is not a very pleasant change. If you compare like the change in the autumn to the change in the spring, when you say spring, it's always very jolly, a bright change, right?
The transition, this transition that you are making your decision in autumn and you will pick or harvest the results
Exactly
in
that.
spring. Okay.
Yes.
Can you think it beyond, it is in autumn, in which that I feel so emotional. I feel everything is up in the air. For example, okay, everything is uncertain. Right, so now I'm making the decision in autumn or in fall, then I'll be picking up the fruit.
Exactly. What you sow now is what you'll reap later. That's why he skips the yellow out, because it's not autumn anymore. He got his fruit, right?
Yeah. See how interesting poetry analysis is. Okay, so actually,
yes, teacher.
We are diving, into the life of Robert Frost. Okay? Only through one single poem. Okay, so we can really think. But do you
And
know,
he said he was joking about this poem.
Robert Frost is also, I think, he's quite typical with like a season. Yeah, season.
Very. Like he's been thinking it through, obviously.
Yeah.
But he says he was joking.
Nature, I think.
Right, nature.
He says he was joking, which is the irony.
Have you heard of his poem? The title is Birches.
Birches, yes, I saw that too.
Birches. And also Stopping by Wood on a Snowy Evening. It's winter. Okay?
Yes.
Stopping by now it's autumn. Wow, see? Yeah.
So he's really comparing the seasons and, attributing the seasons to something or the other.
I agree more. Really cool. So let's talk about symbolisms. Let's talk about symbolism from this first stanza. Two roads. What do two roads symbolize?
Two different choices.
Yeah, two different choices, or
two different ideas, two different whatever, two different options, basically.
Options.
Yes. Do you also think that this is part of one's journey of life?
It is. It is.
Like with you're waiting for your. Let's say that you don't decide which department, right? You don't decide to choose your major yet. Whether to get into.
I am right there where he was at. I'm right there.
Right. So then you can also count on this poem. And also this poem helps us. I think helped me a lot. To what you call it, to be critical at seeing things as pros and cons. You know what I mean? So I can really list out what would be the advantages
of picking something over the other.
Okay, if I choose this one, and what would be this advantage? I try to compare because everything has its pros and cons, right? I count on the biggest number for sure. So then I can go for it, right? So you can't expect a perfection or some perfection from a choice, right? From an option. You can only choose, which one do you think
will be better for you?
You benefit a lot from. And also, what about alliteration? Is there any alliteration here?
There is alliteration in the poem.
Wanted where? What else? What about
That is
the
quite.
theme? Sorry, the theme. What is the
Oh,
theme
the
of this poem?
team.
I mean, from your point of view, Pee-wee.
The theme is about like life journey, but it has like, I think it has like different tone like in each stanza.
Right. I mean, let's answer this one. What is the poem about? In a
It's
nutshell, Adifa? In a nutshell?
Okay,
What is
so
the poem
it's about the perplexity of making choices, right?
Perplexity, confusion, okay? Yeah, perplex means confused, yeah, perplexity, confusion.
So the confusion of making choices you have.
Yeah.
And it's about, it basically conveys this idea of you having to, pay for or have the consequences of what you have, chosen earlier.
Okay, what about you, Pee-wee? What is the poem about? In a nutshell.
Yeah, I think so. It's about confusion in life. Like we have because I think in life we have so much choices that we have to choose.
You know, two roads diverge in a yellow wood, so you cannot share the same idea with. You cannot share the same idea with Adifa. So you need to come up with your own idea.
But I think so, Uncle. It's just like
I don't want to make you agree on her statement or something. So what is the poem about? It's about life journey.
Yeah, he wants
Life
us
journey.
to disagree so that.
Yeah, I can agree or
journey.
disagree, right?
Okay. The second one. Who is the speaker or narrative voice in the poem? Who is the speaker? The
Uncle, does
traveler?
it?
The traveler?
I think the person that has experience before and he wanted to share it with younger, maybe the younger people, maybe because he
can be a teacher.
Yeah,
Right?
it could be.
Yeah, he can be a teacher. What do you think, Adifa? Who is the
I think the speaker or the narrative voice in the poem is you. Whoever is reading it is the narrative voice of the poem.
Right.
Because we all perceive it the way we want to perceive it.
What kind of approach we are using now?
What kind of approach are we using? Like, we're all perceiving it the way we want to perceive it. So you're the narrative voice in the poem.
Yeah. Personal response. Yeah. Personal
the reader response. Exactly.
Personal response. So we also call it new criticism. So it all depends on you, right? How you analyze the poem. You don't really want to look at the biography of the poet or something like that, right? So now, who is the speaker or the narrative voice in the poem? Adifa. So who are you, Adifa?
I am me. I've already introduced myself. I'm the queen.
No. Who are you? No. In response to this one, who are you?
Oh, it's like, to whom am I speaking?
To whom? No. This one. Who is the speaker or narrative voice in the poem?
The reader.
Right?
Whoever is reading it. Yeah.
So now, who is Adifa?
Yeah. Who are you?
Who am I? What kind of a question is that again?
Yeah, because you said right, Adifa, earlier about. Yeah.
So who is the speaker? Who are you, Pee-wee?
As I said,
a traveler traveling through the journey of life. Do you want something of that sort?
Or a confused little girl?
Maybe.
Or what?
You could call me a confused little girl.
Sometimes that people were kind of melancholy or drowned in love, or right, there's something like that, in love or what. So they still can relate this poem to romance. How in the world? Does this poem have something to do with romance or love story?
Yeah, maybe Uncle.
Maybe.
Because if, for example, if Adifa has like two crushes, so for example,
wow,
just
they're outweighing that.
So you have to choose one, right? You have to choose one, and you don't have to regret about what you choose. You just go for just go for one.
Coming to
right, one of them tomorrow is to be both of them the other.
Yeah. So it's about about what? Two boyfriends.
Yeah, maybe
Two
like
boyfriend?
maybe
No.
not boyfriend. It's still like crush.
Two suitors,
So-
she means. Two suitors, not boyfriends.
Or two fiancés.
No, I
Yeah, two. Or two wives. Or two husbands.
two wives. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
it could be. Right. You tell me that we need to approach the poem,
Mm.
okay, by a means of personal response, right? New
Right.
criticism. Yeah, literary theory. So who are you then? Oh, I'm a person who is
A confused little girl.
desperately frustrated about making a decision which man to go.
I'm not
Yeah, for
really
example.
desperately frustrated, but I am confused. Yeah,
Right.
a confused little girl.
Okay.
To
Then
whom
next,
is the speaker
to
speaking?
whom is the speaker speaking?
I'm talking to myself. I do that all the time.
You're talking to yourself. What about Pee Wee?
I think because I answered earlier about who is the speaker. It's like the speaker has like maybe experience about something, and then he just want to to share about their experience about how to making like choices, how to choose something. So I think the reader, I think it's like everyone that maybe has confusion in their life, maybe.
Yeah. Could he be a father or a dad? A foster
Yeah.
dad? Yeah.
Yeah.
Foster dad?
Maybe,
What are you
maybe.
confused about? What are you confused about?
It's that, I have a lot of experience, like life experience or life learning experience, something like that, right? So I really want to warn you, my kids, okay, right? Be wise and
Right.
careful while making choices out of the options, right? That you
Yes,
have
teacher.
in your life, because your future
Depends on the choices you make today.
Yeah,
Yep.
today, okay? Today or today?
Teacher?
Today.
Yeah, today. Yeah, it could also be, right? So what about Enda? I think Enda is now falling in love with someone. You could see it differently from all of us, right? Ha ha ha, lol. Oh, that's your analysis, lol. Okay. So this poem is all about lol. Okay. Is that so? So what is the purpose of the poem?
To make you aware of taking better choices, because to make you aware of the fact that choices you make today
Yeah, like we have to consider
make
about
your future
and
tomorrow.
right
Another
things.
another theme that I'm proposing. I think this poem is also dealt with, plight. In English, we call it plight. Do you know this word?
Yes,
Plight.
yes, I do.
Okay, what about you, Pee-wee? Plight.
No, I think like no,
Difficult
Uncle.
situation. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
difficult situation.
Flight is something that's very unfortunate, usually. An unfortunate situation.
Uh, it's also concerned with
What?
dilemma.
Oh, okay.
Right, dilemma.
Dilemma.
Do you
Yeah.
think? Yeah, it's a dilemma, a dilemmatic situation.
Yeah, Uncle. I
Right,
think
so it's a dilemma. Plight. What else? Life journey in general. Okay, so what is the purpose of the poem?
We got done with that, I guess.
To tell
Like
you? I mean, to
to
tell
tell
you,
us,
to tell somebody, or to warn young
warn,
generation.
Warn.
right?
To warn.
As you sow, so shall you reap.
Yeah,
Deal.
sternly warn. Okay. So then, what is the tone of the poem?
I'll let PV go first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I I think each stanza has a different tone. So it could be like the confused. Sometimes it's like doubtful. But at the last, I think it's like there's no regret anymore about what we choose. So it kind of, I think, how can I say, maybe happiness because he found something different, and it could be like he relieved about it.
Could I?
Yes.
Okay, so I believe that this poem does not have a very particular tone. The author is like the writer, the poet, is very intelligent because he kept the tone very neutral. It could either be satisfaction or it could also be sadness. It could also be regret at the same time. He could be regretting the decision if it went wrong, or he could also be happy and satisfied with the decision if he believes that he made the right choice. Because the poem is set in the present, he still doesn't know what happened in the future. He is guessing that somewhere ages and ages hence that's something he will do, but he's still not sure what exactly the tone would be. Will he be satisfied with the choice he has made already, or will he be not satisfied enough with what he chose to do? Then will he regret it? So it's quite a neutral tone throughout it.
Yeah, it's kind of unpredictable, right?
Right, it's very neutral.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah. Okay, sure. So let me share with you some literary words. If you happen to know Adifa.
Yes, teacher?
The first one, arrand. Do you know this word? It's a literary word.
Rant?
Yeah.